We have new information on the fatal crash that occurred on Emerson Avenue Sunday afternoon. According to the Wood County Sheriff's Office, a motorcycle driven by Jeffrey Veluzzi was driving north on Emerson Avenue in the left lane. Another vehicle driven by a 15-year-old was stopped at the intersection of Ashby Ridge Road and attempting to turn left onto Emerson Avenue to go south. Deputies say the juvenile failed to yield and continued across the northbound lanes into the path of Veluzzi. Veluzzi attempted to swerve to the left into the center lane and struck the driver's side door. Veluzzi came to a stop in the center lane, and then the juvenile stopped in the southbound lanes. Veluzzi later died of his injuries. The crash is still under investigation, and the findings have been turned over to the prosecuting attorney for review and potential charges.